Okay, sit down because what I'm about to spill is wild, even by Meghan Markle standards. Picture this. Behind the velvet Netflix boardroom doors, executives pacing, whispering, probably sweating, and one name echoing louder than ever: Meghan Markle. Or, as the inner circle has apparently started calling her, Mega Marvel. I mean, dramatic much? But honestly, it kind of fits, because what Meghan just pulled off isn't just a PR mess, it's a slow-motion train wreck, and the debris is hitting everyone. Let's rewind a sec. Remember that golden Netflix deal Meghan landed? Yeah, the one that was supposed to be her big post-royal glow-up? Creative control, power moves, reinvent the narrative type vibes. Well, guess what? It's over. As in contract done, canceled, not renewed kind of over. And Netflix? They didn't sugarcoat it either. Insiders say Greg Peters and Ted Sarandos told her flat out, there will be no renewal. Boom, just like that. Now, a normal person might take that and cool off for a bit, right? Maybe regroup quietly? Not Meghan. Oh no, she's doing the exact opposite. Full throttle, foot on the gas, no brakes. She's planning this jaw-dropping, drama-fueled Instagram comeback that's less photo dump and more rebellious performance art with a vengeance. And we're not talking about cutesy selfies and motivational captions. Nope. Meghan's cooking up a whole full-blown video campaign with music, dance, costumes, like some chaotic fever dream aimed squarely at Hollywood. Yes, you read that right. And here's where it goes completely off the rails. Apparently, this secret video was so outrageous, even Netflix blocked it at first. She was still under contract, so legally she couldn't drop it, but Meghan, she didn't care. Behind the scenes, she kept working on it, writing, editing, even hiring her own team to compose a song about sexism, misogyny, and toxic Hollywood culture. The concept? Meghan and her squad dressed up like over-the-top Hollywood male execs. Suits, fake cigars, slicked back hair, full parody mode. And get this? Some of it was shot inside Netflix headquarters. No permission, no notice, just Meghan in character strutting into one of the studios doing hip-hop choreography with a prop cigar and a suitcase. She straight up walked in, filmed a rebellious music video, and dipped. Like, what was she thinking? By the time Netflix found out, the footage was already bouncing around their internal chats like a bad meme. Legal was not amused. Now they're warning her, hard. Lawyers have reached out, basically saying, don't you dare post that video. But guess what Meghan's team is doing? Planning a full-scale September drop. Yes, the same month her contract ends. She's trying to frame it as her final middle finger to the industry, and apparently they're already hyping it to media outlets like it's some gritty indie masterpiece. Let's be real though, this isn't edgy, it's chaotic, reckless, and kinda cringe. I mean, Meghan's last viral moment, the infamous pregnancy video, already had people scratching their heads. Was it old? Was it staged? Was it real? Nobody could tell. It sparked backlash, confusion, and a whole lot of why though? And now she's trying to top that with a parody of the very execs she still wants approval from on Netflix's own turf? That's not reclaiming power, that's lighting a match in a fireworks store. Sources say Netflix is this close to scrapping the reshoots for her With Love Meghan show. That's hours of filmed content, millions of dollars, on the chopping block, and all because she couldn't resist making a TikTok-style protest in their building. And it gets even more unhinged. Insiders say Ted Sarandos, the guy who's seen just about every stunt in Hollywood, was left speechless. Not impressed, not angry, just stunned. Like, did she really just do that? Vibes. One executive reportedly called it a masterclass in how to burn bridges while setting the river on fire. Apparently, the moment that made Netflix fully snap wasn't just the unauthorized shoot, it was the actual footage. One leaked clip shows Meghan stomping down a hallway in a pantsuit, puffing a fake cigar, barking fake orders at her friends pretending to be assistants. Flashing lights, dramatic expressions, dance breaks, and lyrics dragging old white suits choking dreams. Netflix doesn't see art. They see a legal disaster wrapped in a PR dumpster fire. Their legal team sent her a letter so explicit it left no room for interpretation. It pointed out the exact contract clause she broke. It warned of lawsuits. It basically screamed, do not post this. And yet, Meghan's team is acting like it's business as usual. They're editing teaser clips, reaching out to journalists. One source even said they pitched the video as Meghan's strike back against Hollywood. Like, is this satire or is she serious? People around her truly believe this is Meghan's Beyoncé moment, her bold return. Her formation meets Barbie feminist statement, but everyone watching, they're seeing something else. A meltdown. A desperate, loud, confusing meltdown, especially now that the job doors are quietly slamming shut. Behind the scenes, Meghan's team has been reaching out to casting directors, agencies, even second-rate streaming platforms. No one's biting. One producer reportedly said, she brings drama without the ratings. Ouch. Studios see lawsuits, drama, stunts, and they run. The social media push isn't helping either. If anything, it's reminding everyone of the chaos they don't want to invite to their project. Love Meghan used to have enough support for a second season. Now, that goodwill is evaporating like spilled champagne. Insiders say the reshoots are on life support, and if she doesn't cancel this video plan, the plug's getting pulled. That's 3 hours of footage, deleted, just like that. And the irony? Meghan could have exited quietly, blamed creative differences, moved on, rebranded. Instead, she's setting fire to everything on her way out like it's a finale scene. This isn't rebellion, it's a public unraveling, a chaotic goodbye with filters and hashtags. Hollywood? It'll forgive a lot, but mocking the studio that signed your checks, that's a no. She's still trying to get in the club while clowning the bouncers. Who does that? Here's where things start to feel like a Hollywood movie, except no one's buying a ticket. Inside Netflix, the whole Meghan situation has turned into office folklore. Interns whisper about the Meghan tape like it's some cursed footage. Some are calling it Suits the Musical. Others just shake their heads like only Meghan could pull this off, and not in a good way. The delusion? Off the charts. She really thought Netflix would watch her storm in with a fake mustache, dance routine, and cigar, and clap. Like they'd find it groundbreaking, but no one's clapping. They're lawyering up. And here's the kicker. It wasn't even the footage that sealed her fate. It was the attitude. When Netflix sent their very direct legal warning, Meghan's team didn't respond with concern or apologies. Oh no! They replied with smug, almost taunting messages like they were daring Netflix to take it public, because in their minds, even bad press is good press. Any reaction is fuel, which might work for TikTok influencers chasing chaos, but in Hollywood, not a chance. Here, reputation is currency. And Meghan, she's bankrupting hers at record speed. The whispers in the industry? Brutal. One former publicist who used to work with Meghan quietly confessed, "I think she's lost the room." Oof. That's Hollywood speak for no one's listening anymore. Executives are distancing themselves fast. Her name's disappearing from pitch decks. She's getting ghosted. Not because people are afraid of her, but because they're tired, exhausted, honestly. Every Meghan project feels like a ticking time bomb. The podcast that fizzled, the children's book that came and went, the Spotify fallout, the endless feuds. It's all just noise. Loud, messy noise. And this latest Rogue video feels like the final straw. Insiders say Netflix staff, yes, even the interns, now pass around the leaked footage like it's office contraband. It's a joke now. It's Meghan's SNL audition tape no one asked for. It's performance art gone rogue. And let's talk about the video itself. Imagine, Meghan struts down a hallway, cigar in mouth, barking at fake assistants. The music, cheesy protest pop, the lyrics, cringe, old white suits choking dreams. Really? It looks like a rejected sketch from a bad variety show. Except no one's laughing. And yet, Meghan is convinced this is it. Her reinvention, her strike back, her second act. She's planning teasers, interviews, maybe even a surprise IG Live. Insiders say she wants to license the original song on streaming platforms as a protest anthem. She truly believes she's making her lemonade, but what everyone else sees, a last-ditch Hail Mary pass from someone who refuses to read the room. Netflix, meanwhile, is preparing for war. Legal options on the table. PR strategies locked and loaded. They're not just going to ignore this. If Meghan drops that video, even for 5 minutes, they'll come down hard. Not because they feel threatened, but because they want to set an example. You don't breach a contract, sneak into their headquarters, mock their leadership, and then expect a glowing variety cover story. That's not how this works, not even if you're a duchess. And this could be the moment that defines Meghan's Hollywood legacy. Not the podcast, not the Archetypes brand, not the royal drama, but this, a chaotic, self-produced music video. A parody of the very industry she's still begging to let her back in. It's giving desperation, not empowerment. And it's sad in a way, because Meghan had the momentum. She had a powerful narrative, a fan base, a platform. She could have reinvented herself smartly, quietly, blamed creative differences, launched a new project, rebuilt trust. But instead, she's torching the stage she worked so hard to step on. And now, even her closest allies are going silent. Remember that inner circle she always leaned on? The stylists, the consultants, the PR whisperers. One by one, they're backing away. Some are removing her name from projects. Others aren't returning her calls. And it's not fear, it's fatigue. Meghan exhausts people. It's constant crisis management, one controversy after another. People don't want to babysit a grown woman with a platform bigger than most studios. The energy around her, it's not exciting anymore, it's radioactive. And let's talk numbers. With Love, Meghan wasn't a hit. It was fine. It had just enough viewers to stay alive, but not anymore. After this stunt, Netflix is ready to flush the remaining footage, and we're talking 3 hours of expensive produced content. Gone. All because she wanted to film a TikTok rebellion in their building. She could have just walked away, let the contract end, left the door open for future deals. But now, she slammed it shut and set fire to the doormat. And here's the cruel truth. Hollywood loves a comeback, but only if you play the game. You can't mock the gatekeepers while still begging them for keys, especially not with a fake mustache and a cigar prop. And as the countdown to September ticks away, Meghan might still be rehearsing her big reveal, planning that last-minute twist. But the truth is, the industry has already turned the page. The only question left is, will she let the curtain fall quietly or go down swinging in a blaze of Instagram Live glory? Either way, this chapter won't be remembered for its message. It'll be remembered for the silence that followed. Silence